Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Jenny Reaction. Now, before we get started, please make sure you like, share, also subscribe. Make sure you have all your post notifications on, because every time I drop a video, you'll be notified. I hope each and every one is having a blessed and beautiful day. Now, today I'm going to be reacting to Laina and King Misunderstood intro broadcast. Let's talk about social media, negativity, family, and who are we. Now, like always, I'm going to give y'all my honest opinion. We're going to go right now and jump to.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy King.
And I'm Laina G.
Today, we coming up with y'all something new, something different, something like we've been saying we wanted to do for a little minute, and been having little changes in our lives when it comes to like this channel, as you see. The girls, our relationship, just as one individually. Us sitting here doing this podcast is like basically just letting our inner selves out and let y'all understand us a little bit more, because we both feel, if you feel, misunderstood in a lot of situations, a lot of things. And her personally, it's like we want to just, how much we love each other and stuff, and how much we are like in one. I feel like we want to express that to y'all and tell y'all our backside of like before the camera came on, like POV.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say like we're trying to like prove our love, because it's not like we're proving our love. It's like kind of like you was just like we want to express our love, but it's like we know that we love each other. It's more like we want to let y'all in on so much stuff.
All right, so I understand they wanna, talk about their relationship and all, but for me, y'all constantly have been talking about your relationship on your channel to try to prove a point. Now, I understand you feel that people don't like y'all or like y'all being together, but for y'all to constantly come up in the video and try to prove a point that y'all are in love and y'all are together and y'all going strong really doesn't make any sense. Because if y'all do love each other and if y'all do, have a good connection, y'all don't need to prove to the world every single time that something comes up that y'all really are in love. For me personally, they should just like left it alone and just keep it pushing.
That y'all really don't know why. So much stuff that they don't know that makes us how we are, like inseparable. Because there's so many rumors going around that like you're not happy, I'm not happy, we're breaking up, this is the end of us, we don't belong together. Just like so much like
it's things that's just not accurate or not
at
true.
all.
Like I just feel like a lot of people think they know what we're thinking and knowing how we are from like small clips of us, but that's not who we are and what you perceive it. Like the energy that you thought in your head is not us. Like that's what you thought. So I think that'd be a big thing that we're trying to elaborate on and show, like, and like clear things up to let people know like who I am and who you are as new people and us together and stuff. So.
Yeah, I think this is definitely gonna be like a raw, uncut type of vibe, like us just like really talking. Because I feel like, all right, so we do so many videos, right? And a lot of it is like you're editing and it's like it kind of goes like a certain way when you're filming video, where this is just gonna roll and it's gonna be like uncut, no edits. Like this is just us talking to each other, us like breaking things down or just giving our opinion, or like, us being young with kids and being in the spotlight and like having like thousands of people love, hate us, family love, hate us, like
just it's
really came.
Yeah, that too. It's like it's now we're how long?
Almost 4 years.
4 years.
Because December will make like when we first started talking.
But now then we'll make.
So really like 3.5 something years.
Yeah, February is like almost like a year of being engaged.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's wild.
Okay, so I feel like we should start off kind of with like an introduction. I feel like a lot of people are like I said, there's so many rumors going on. Like, why did we kind of like stop posting on our joint channel? Like, are we breaking up? Are you tired of me? Am I tired of you?
Now, as y'all can see, they are still posting on their regular channel. The only thing that changed was the LK family. They just put Laina and King. So it's not really a big deal on, why they changed the name or why they're not posting there. They just want to do individual things on their other channel.
I'm posting some lemon hoes, like, all this other stuff. So I feel like we should start with like where we're both at mentally. Why we chose to like just
sit down right now and do what we're doing. Like it came to this from years of starting from beginning all the way into like right now today. Like this is what we on this channel is what we're doing and what is going on. Because they've been with us, rocking with the motion. Some new, some not. Some been here since day one. So a lot have changed since this channel first started, and us just in the relationship itself into today. That's what we're going with 4 years. all that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I have a question.
What's up?
So we're gonna kind of start from the beginning. Do you regret putting me on social media?
Yeah. I do. Let me say this. I'm glad you, and I want to just for real. I say this.
Well, you better come with a good explanation.
Before, like in the relationship, like I wish that I would have like hid you and just kept you so much to myself. Which I'm glad that we are doing this like this, because at the end of the day, too, it's like it's building us to be stronger than what we.
How you gonna try to hide your girlfriend when eventually they're gonna start noticing that you do have a girlfriend and you're in a relationship now? I don't know, King. Laina, you gotta keep your eye open on that one.
Would have been if we probably wouldn't have.
Yeah.
So I think like the things that we're going through in today's format, and then back then it's like, yeah, I should, because the stuff that you get backlash on the people, like all this, it's not you.
I understand that he's saying that, you know, the backlash that she's getting for certain people, well, mainly the people that does support Neek, but he has to understand too that I understand that she's in a relationship with this man and she's going to be his wife and everything, but certain things that went down with Neek and Kaiser doesn't really have nothing to do with Laina. Now, maybe if Laina would have had stepped back and stay in her lane and let King Kaiser and Neek handle their drama that they have amongst each other, then she won't be getting the backlash that she's getting.
So it's like the people that comes to you and like that's on me. I feel like that's like all comes with me, and I think that's a sucky situation because I never wanted to put that into this situation, or I didn't look at this as that. I didn't get with you for like content purposes, or let's make it like this, or hey, you get in with me, this is what we're gonna do. Nah, like I genuinely was rocking with you from the beginning, from start. So it's like even before they even knew about you onto the camera, like how we got stuck in certain situations, how we was at, you know, like my real situation behind closed doors when I really came across you and how we started to talk over the phone and stuff, like that friendship there was very much more like, and it is now, but what I'm saying is like at that point it was way more like you ain't had nothing to worry about, nothing negative back in the outside. So I like that small glimpse of that and to who we are today is like, damn, like from the jump, like I couldn't already, nobody came in, like tell me different on how you is as a person and how we was, because those same traits when I first met you is still in you to this day.
Yeah. I think I definitely, like, I wish that we could go back, but obviously we can't go back in time, you know? Like, I wish we would have kept, like, our relationship more private, more, like, you know, sacred, because it wouldn't allow so many... We can't go back in time, you know? Like, I wish we would have kept, like, our relationship more private, more, like, you know, sacred, because it wouldn't allow so many people to have, like, all these opinions and negative things about us. And, like, you know, even though a lot of people be like, oh, just ignore it, like, it's hard to ignore, like, you know, the allegations or the rumors or, like, the preying on your downfall, you know what I mean? And I feel like that can really, like,
mess with you mentally, you know? Me as a person, sometimes I look back of like, you know, kind of like when I first got on camera with you, and I was just like, my spirit was so like fresh, and like I was so oblivious to like what it could do, like, you know, being on social media, like I had no idea like how that really went. And that's right, and that's like how where it comes to me, like over time, that little small seed of a root just for us to get here makes me feel bad, give you the love that you need and all that stuff, because like you didn't know, like you this wasn't for that. Like, even when I got with you, it was like, it was just for who you are and who I am to you. So that's all they really had mattered in the beginning for me. Yeah, I feel like even when we first started our channel, we had like, we wanted our channel to be this. Remember? It was like, we're gonna travel, we're gonna do travel vlogs, you know, no pranks, like nothing negative, no drama. And then it was just like, over these years, it's just so much stuff has been thrown at us. We've made mistakes as people. You've made mistakes. We've gave people reactions towards things that we shouldn't have given a reaction to, which just like confused our channel. It confused our audience. It confused us. We wasn't sure. Like, it just made our channel so scribble scrabble, where I feel like where we're at now in life is like, we're just trying to like mature, like we're trying to grow, we're trying to preserve our relationship now. See, that's something that we didn't do in the beginning, where we just let them all in. We was letting them in, we was sharing every moment, every special moment with them, where now it's like,
okay, we can't keep doing that. You know what I mean? Like, because every single time we share a special moment, something happens where it's like
something happens.
Yeah, like
it never failed. We knew like it's like when we had a celebration that's coming up and we knew that. We just felt the urge of something was going to. All right.
It's just like, yeah, something always happens, or people always are going to have an opinion about something. So I think we're just like, right now, why our channel has been what it's been, or why we're choosing selective content to post, is because we want to preserve our relationship. We want some privacy. I think there's so much peace in privacy. There's so much peace in like not letting everybody know your next move or.
Now, I do understand where they're coming from, but me personally, I don't feel that anybody had ruined her engagement, because I know she had stated on her TikTok live when she was doing the battle situation, she had stated that nobody's not going to know when her and King gets married because a certain person ruined her, their engagement. I really think that Nick really didn't ruin the engagement. She was just getting her point across about why King have not bought anything for Kaiser when they was having an engagement party. Would she have all the right to feel some type of way if he's going to an engagement party? She feels that her son should have been dressed up for that occasion, because when you did look at the engagement party, you seen everybody was dressed up, but King was not really dressed up. So I understand where where Nick is coming from. So she can't blame people if they feel some type of way when it came to the engagement, because y'all did the video, y'all did look like y'all was having fun. So I don't agree with that.
There's so much peace and actually enjoying and living for the actual moment, where I think that's something we both agreed on, that we messed up during this process of us being together and working together, is we didn't know when to not record something. You know what I mean? Because everything is content.
But then that's true. Like when we thinking of content, and it's like in my eyes, for me, for certain things, like just doing this off the rip was just like, I'm expressing myself to the world and how much I love you, or whatever I do, or whatever I'm doing is for me.
Just like you should.
And for us to look back on as like a catalog on different little moments in our lives, but at the same time get to share that with like the world as well, like who I'm with, this is what I do, and this is who I am, on showing my love to you when they're doing things. So making content in the sense of it too was kind of like getting like kind of confused, because people wasn't like rocking with certain situations or having like opinions on certain things that was just like, bro, like what is y'all talking about? What did you want? This is not what that is. Like this is us. Like this is us. This is what I'm trying to do. So I think all that started to get, like you said, scratch in the sense of, and I think like that wasn't like the way that we wanted it. Wanted to travel. We still do the traveling, like you said, but it was like
we were just unorganized.
Yeah, just unorganized thing, because we humans, we feeling like we want to like, explain ourselves. Certain things don't need to be explained, but then it's like we
don't have to explain everything that goes on.
Every day, like do every day with it. So it's like you seeing this, so you have like sometimes like even too like that be like the devil, like just doing this and doing that too. So you have to like really stay prayed up and be strong hearted and strong minded. So I think over time that's when it really started to get to me on like, man, God is really real.
I think you're so much better though. Honestly, King is so much better at like, maybe because obviously you have been doing this longer than me, but you're so much better at like not reading the comments, or like you're not as active on social media as I am, which is crazy to say because you are like a content creator. But like you just kind of post and go, or like what you do is just like look at reels or something, but you don't really like, I feel like females more so are like in tune to like
I think
on the media.
I think honestly over time, like I've been doing it longer than me and you, so I look at it as I done been in a lot of different situations where a lot of people came to me and like, said hurtful things or like just crazy things. I done been through situations with like one of a big artist before, you know what I'm saying? Like one of those situations, somebody channel that's at 2 million or something like that. Like different audience have kind of like fuck with me a little bit too, because I think a little bit when you say that, it's like, yeah, right, like there has been a point of time where I had to like detach myself from the social media life, because me being so young coming into it, I was doing it every time in high school. I'm doing this, like, you know, I had like a connection with Instagram in a weird way, or like my following, or like my people. But when I start to see like people start to tell me like hurtful and bad for things, and I started to see how I used to feel in the inside, like mentally and stuff like that, that would make me kind of like push back a little bit. So I think I kind of see why some people be like, oh, King done himself, or King don't do this or that, because
oh my God, that's another big thing.
Yeah, like,
wait, no, wait.
Girl, let him talk.
Wait. How do you feel about people saying, like, oh, King's not himself, like, oh, King's not happy, King looks miserable? Like, wait, really, how do you feel? Like,
truthfully, like, all right, it goes back to what I was just saying a little bit. Like, I'd have been in different situations where, like, the enjoyment of the social media life have been, like, knocking, like, block by block down by certain different things, like just drama. That I'm not a drama person. Like, when I first touched my hands on social media in general, I was never.
Wait, King said that he's not a drama person, but ain't he the one that stated that him and Carmen had something going on, and that's how the whole thing, the whole situation that happened with Neek, Carmen, Corey, and him, but he's saying he's not a drama person, which I understand. He may not be no drama person, but he do have faults in some parts of the drama that be coming to him.
Pushing out, like, I want to do drama, or like that case, I'm an influencer, I dance, I show people how many talents or different things that I do have. So that part of me, of showing that part of me, and that's the only thing that I'm worrying about to get me to that goal that I want to show people. It went a whole different route of certain things that I was put into, or certain things that I have been into, that wasn't just my role of that's what I want to do and this is what I'm doing, or that's what I want to put out there in that sense.
Yeah, I think, even when we sat down and we was talking about, like, what kind of content we wanted to do, and, like, we have to switch it up, like, we can't kind of keep going through this, like, like, putting our good moments out there, and it's just kind of being rained on. I think that's also another reason why we have chosen to do selective content. You know what I mean? Like the cooking videos, for instance, that's actual content.
And that's what we like to do in general.
Yeah, we like cooking. Yeah. Like but we love cooking, and it's actual content. Or challenges, like funny stuff. You know what I mean? Like entertaining stuff. And I know a lot of people love to see like vlogs and stuff, but like I said, I feel like when that time comes again, when we start traveling the world, like we make like an actual vlog channel for it to have a selective audience. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
We're going to get into that route when that time comes and stuff, because like I said, we are getting everything back into order and organized. You know?
Yeah.
I just feel like it's just been so scattered around, so we definitely putting 100% onto that. So I guess even too, like not recording as much videos like that, or just being so spaced out on being active on this channel, it's just like once that, it's like letting the wave clear before the real wave come again of like just good energy of videos of good stuff and like putting consistent work out there, you know?
Yeah, like it also kind of giving us a break. I was just telling him like I miss posting on this channel as active as we were, but it feels good not to like. It feels good in a way, because I feel like a lot of the time we have so much negative stuff that's on this channel.
It's just be like, right, you go back on the comments.
I understand they keep talking about this negative thing of the comments and what people are saying, but this is part of you being a content creator. You're going to get the good comments, and then you're going to get the negative comment, but it's upon you if you want to ignore it. You don't have to respond to every comment that they put there that is negative. You can easily go onto your YouTube account, and they have a section there where it says comments. You can view the comments before you even decide to post it. Now, if you don't want the negative comments, then you can delete them. As simple as that. You can completely ignore all the negativity that's coming into your videos.
There's reason you be like, bro, some people just like, what are you talking about? What are you even talking about? Like,
and it makes you not want to post.
Yeah, it's like, what am I posting for you for? Like,
Mostly of the negative comments are the people that have seen Nick and King together, and they probably still upset because they went their separate ways. But that's not going to give you the reason for you to stop posting just because they don't like you. That's a reason for you to continue to keep posting every day and continue to make that money for you and your family.
damn.
So I feel like it has been really like kind of refreshing to both our souls, not like stressing ourselves out to post on this channel where it's like you know, we've also been adjusting to coming back home.
Yeah.
I feel like that's been a big adjustment, and just like trying to figure out what is our next level in life, you know, where that's obviously something more so private for the both of us, but that's kind of where our head's been. A lot of this, you know, I feel like people are like, well, why are you guys doing this? Because you're kind of going to put your business out there. Well, I don't think it would be putting our business out there.
And it won't be, it's just a route we're going right now for us to be, like, I say, like, misunderstood. Is I'm really staying strong in that, to, like, let y'all know where our head has been over the time and where it's at now. And then, like, where our mindset is going forward. So we have to bring y'all along to kind of, like, let y'all in a little bit more if y'all want to hear us talk more and help us, like, have these raw interaction with each other, conversations. So you have to understand, because there will be questions from you that you want to know. So this is our time to, like, say this, say that, get it out the way, and then move forward for y'all to understand. And I feel like a lot of people who's older and adults understand and see what we're talking about and get what we're going through and see what we're doing with this.
Well, I think it's a thing to understand over time. So right now, this is kind of like an introduction to like what we want to do, what we plan to do. The next video will be like a specific topic that we speak about, or like 3 topics that we talk about. You know, right now it's kind of like an introduction of like, you know, why we're doing this. You know, we've received so much backlash these years being together. So much things that we both feel misunderstood from, or like, you know, we feel just like misunderstood from, even like things that people speculate. Like, I know there's so much things out there that people are speculating, and things that we've just overcome that can inspire the next couple, or like, you know,
some people that's going through it, or some people that's been in our shoes or in our shoes right now, but just in a different situation. Because I have talked to people that be in the same situation, different situation, but it be like the same like way. So it's just like, it's relatable. That's what I think we're giving out. That's what we're trying to push out and give out, that we are relatable to those that's out there, that's relatable to us. If you're not your cup of tea, that's understandable. We get that. That's cool. Everybody got that preference of people. That's cool. But what we're trying to dish out is giving out for the people that's relatable and understand that and been here since day one with that.
So like, definitely gonna touch bases on like our first, like, you know, not how we met. A lot of people know how we met. Like, that's so like,
I think they don't know, like,
no, but like how fresh it was in the beginning, you know, and then kind
the
of
small details, smallest details.
yes, how fresh it was in the beginning, then how it went to like life hitting us. You know what I mean? Like, we've only been together, 3.5 years is a long time to be together, but it's still a short amount of time to be together. To have faced everything that we have faced and overcame, and all the challenges that's been thrown at us, and the internet drama, the family drama, the struggles, the real...
Wait, what family drama? Is it King Kaiser's family that don't get along with Laina, or Laina family don't get along with King? I will be staying tuned to that one.
Life struggles that y'all go through that probably wouldn't think that we go through, and there's so much stuff that has...
I'm in my head because I'm having some moments in my head like, man, I done had some real... I ain't like, what the... I've been fucked up. That's what I'm gonna say. I've been fucked up. I ain't gonna count.
Yeah. And then also us being young. Like, we're so young. Got 3 kids.
Yeah.
You know, like, you're also still your 20s. You're trying to like...
I'm youthful still.
Yeah, you're trying to figure life out while also raising children, and your life out there for people to have like a say. So like, there's just so much. There's so much.
There's so much that we go through. I go through as an individual. She go through as an individual. Like, for real.
As a woman.
Like, for real. And especially too as a man. Like, then I'm one of those man that's like, I'm a real stand-up guy. Like, no matter how. Yeah, I'm really a stand-up guy for myself, for my people, for my family.
Like, when you say stand-up, what you mean, baby?
Whatever the media and how, like, people have, if you in a room with me or came across me or talked to me, you, from the rip, you know, like, oh, you already know how you get down. Like, I'm not, it's just...
You're very humble. You're a very humble person. Yeah.
I'm really a good energy vibe person. I'm a good person to be around. I'm a good person. Like, I'm a good person. I'm not fucked up at all. I don't have no fucked up intentions in my mindset. None of that. Like, I don't use people. None of that. Like, none of that. Like, I don't come off as that when I first, meet somebody. I'm not no cocky guy. I'm not no person that feel like I'm better than nobody. Like, I'm really relatable. I'm really one of those relatable people.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people, like, look past that or oversee that. that's cool though, because you don't know me. You're not physically in contact or touch with me or to have a real like conversation.
Some people are just stuck in a box. Yeah. Some people can't see outside the box.
Yeah, like they see me for like a 15-minute clip, whatever the case. But I have changed too a lot. So I'm really like the kid version of me is what y'all saw, what y'all seen and stuff. But like that kind of, I ain't gonna say faded, but that's more in the back of me because all these responsibility things as a young man and figuring out, it's like I have to like switch more. You know what I'm saying? So if you know me personally in the household and in my presence,
it's goofy.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of them, but like
goofy.
Yeah.
But the reason why a lot of people don't see that side of you anymore is because there's so much rocks that have been thrown at you where it's like you don't open up to that side anymore.
I don't. I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad you said that because that kind of buried that a little bit because I feel like just off of like being judged off of things that just being judged by who you are as a person and what you do. And people just like throw rocks at you and say make up things or that. It's just like, dang, like that's not who I am. So it kind of hurt the feelings. I ain't gonna lie.
I like things that you've like done, but also like tried to overcome and like grown from. I feel like you've grown from a lot of things that you have done or just previous stuff where people can't accept that. Yeah. People can't see the growth in you, and people can't accept that you're not the person you used to be. Yeah. That doesn't go to say that. You still won't make some minor mistakes or like you're still only in your 20s.
Right.
Well, I feel like they blaming everything that goes on in their life on Nick.
You just fucking up. You fuck up. I run somebody in my phone and tell you fucking up. Fuck up.
Like you're still in your 20s. Yeah. I feel like that's one thing I understand. Like I know you, baby.
For real. You see what I'm saying? Like like the inner and out of my heart. What's the push over my limit, my max up. Like okay, like. All those things, and I think the world don't know that, and that's not something that they will ever get to know because
they not me.
They're not you. They're not in our household. They're not in our relationship.
They can't get as close as I get. Also, babe, another thing, like, it's hard for you sometimes to explain how you feel. And I know that. And I a lot of people hate that I do that for you, but it's like, I know my man.
It's understandable that she knows her man, but come on, he a grown-ass man. Whatever, is being addressed to him is to him. And this is the reason why she keeps saying that people always giving her negative comment, always saying stuff, because stuff like this, he's a grown man. He's not a baby. He should be speaking up for himself with whatever situation that be going to him. Not her constantly addressing everything for him. You're not his mama. You're not his sister. You just his girlfriend / fiance. And regardless of the whole situation, that's between whoever he have an issue with. He needs to start speaking up more and having you just push to the side, let him handle the situation. I don't know. This is probably the reason why that she's always getting herself into some situation, because it's like she wants to babyish him. Like, he a grown man. He needs to start speaking up for himself.
Like, this is where it goes. No, for real. Let me say, you see right there, that's just her being like, and some people look at it as like, okay, let's clear this up.
Okay.
Let's clear this up. A lot of people think like, oh, Laina this, he just don't let, she just ran, she just jumped in. And like, nah, it's weird backwards. On camera, you make it like, I am a shy kind of person, and I don't know how to express myself the right, correct way, because when I do, it comes off like, I'm an emotional person. I don't like to like, sometimes like, I get in my feelings about some shit. If I really feel some way and I really feel that way,
you don't know it.
Yeah, I got a different side too that'll just be like, it come off rugged, raw sometimes, and sometimes that be needed. But for me, it don't look good, it don't feel good sometimes, because it's like, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
Baby, I know. You see? Like, y'all swear that I just know. It's like, I know my man. Like, he just, it's not that you don't. It's just sometimes you have like a hard time. Like, when you feel something deep, you have a hard time expressing it, which makes you like circle it.
Yeah. Like, my mind will just start to like, it just goes so much places at one time, and like, how I'm trying to spit that stuff out, it don't come out as fast enough, and like, I just know one other way, and that just get upset, and then it's like,
and shut down.
Yeah, shut down, get upset. That's really what it is.
Or sometimes you forget.
Yeah, Cause my mind will be racing. I just be in that more talking. Man, you know what? Like,
I'm not even talking about it.
Fuck it, like, fuck that shit, bro. Fuck it, like, fuck
That's
it.
how you get me.
That's really how I get, and I think that I ain't gonna lie, that kind of like defeats me sometimes. In a way. It does, cause I think sometimes when it's time to really explain myself or really like say what gotta be said, it gets like in my head. It just like destructs type shit. So it just be like, man, fuck, like.
Yeah, but.
All right, guys. So I'm just gonna stop it here. It's like like 5 more minutes for them to keep repeating the same thing. Me personally, I just feel that they just keep addressing the same thing they have been addressing in each and every other video they have made. Like I said, I just feel that Laina needs to back off a little bit. Yeah, she seemed like a nice person, a good person, but just back off a little bit and let this man handle his situation, because at the end of the day, it's going to look bad on her. And as you can see, he says she's the one that's always handling the situation when everything gets thrown at him. But he's a grown man. He needs to stop acting like a baby and, and come out to address certain situation that has something to be involved with him or his other baby mom, Neek, and also with the child. Laina don't have to constantly keep coming and involving herself with something that really doesn't have nothing to do with her. That's me personally and how I feel. But overall, guys, just leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about the video with Laina and Keen. And I'll see you next time with another Jenny reaction.